In this video, I am going to show you how you can basically deploy a Node.js application on a virtual machine. Okay, so guys, if you have not seen my previous tutorial, then please go and watch the tutorial in which I have explained you how to basically start, or you can say build a virtual machine on Microsoft Azure. And the next tutorial is about how you can start, or you can say join or connect to a virtual machine using the PuTTY. Okay, so if you have not seen that videos, please go through that video once and then come back to this tutorial. Okay, guys, I have seen many students not putting time. They are just going for a short video or wanted to learn something in a very fast manner. Actually, guys, this is not possible. Okay, you have to spend some time on your learning, and then only you can understand everything completely. Okay, so this tutorial will be a little bit long, or you can say in which I will be explaining you about the deploying the Node.js application on a virtual machine. Okay, so hi guys, my name is Rohan, and you are watching IT Cell. So guys, I am a Microsoft student partner, as you can see here, and okay, let's start. So first and foremost is that you should go to the putty.exe software, or you can say application, and just connect to the virtual machine that we have already created in the last tutorials. Okay, so guys, the this will be a 2 to 3 video tutorial you have to watch continuously from the first video onwards. So then the third video will be about how you can deploy the application. Okay, so okay, first of all, you should go to your putty.exe and then click on the software, or you can application, and further you can see the session thing, and you have to paste your IP address here. So I have already explained about the putty software in my previous video. If you have not installed it, then go to the previous video and check out it once. Okay, so copy the IP address of your virtual machine and then paste it here. Okay, now you can see the option of SSH. So SSH key we have already generated in my previous videos. So let us browse this SSH key, the private. Okay, this one is the SSH key. So click on this option so that we can further join, or you can say connect to our virtual machine. Okay, click on this option, open. So as you can see on the screen, we are logging as whatever the username that we have given. Type your username here. You can say test admin. So click enter. So guys, if you are not you can say the screen is not clear, so please increase the quality of your video approximately about the 720p, then you can get everything very clearly. Okay, so after that, first and foremost you have to install node on your local machine, or you can say the VM virtual machine. Okay, so but before that we should go and change the networking section of our virtual machine. So go to this option, and here you have to add certain inbound ports. Okay, so let me show you how. So guys, as you can see here in the networking section, we have some options of inbound port, next is outbound port, next we have the application security group, and next we have the load balancer. Okay, since we are basically using the request such as HTTP request, so we have to basically add an inbound port rule here. Okay, so click on this option. Because we are deploying the Node.js application, and basically Node.js is used for the HTTP request only. Okay, so HTTP and HTTPS. So click on this basic option here, as you can see. So here you can see the option of service. Click on this and choose HTTP. Okay, so HTTP will basically work on the port number 80. Okay, finally you can give a description, or you can say give a port name here also. So I am saying it as HTTP port. Okay, it is just a comment, or you can say whatever you want to type here, you can type. Okay, for your benefit. So it will create a security rule here, as you can see on the screen. So it will take few seconds. So guys, as you can see, the port number 80, which is the HTTP port, which is added to our virtual machine. Okay, next we have to add a HTTPS port. So click on the inbound port rule again, and then again go to the basic option and then choose HTTPS option. Okay, the port number 443, which will be used for HTTP request. So we can name it as anything you want. For example, port 443. Okay, and then you can further give a description here. For example, port number 443. So you can write anything you want. So it will also take few seconds to create that port. So the next thing is you have to create a custom port, which is 1337 port. So let me show you how. Click on this option, custom port range 1337. Okay, so this basically the port which is used by the Node.js, and for the production server you can just pass the traffic through the port number 80 or port number 443. So okay, so you can describe it as the Node.js. Okay, and you can name it here as Node.js. Okay, so whatever you name you want to give, you can give. Then click on this option, add. So guys, after completing all these steps, you have to install Node on your local, or you can say the virtual machine. Okay, so click on this option, go to your virtual machine, and then you have to type this command. So let me show you. That is sudo apt install node.js and click enter. So guys, firstly you have to update the software. So click this command sudo apt dash get update. Okay, so it will basically update your machine. After that you have to type this command sudo apt dash get minus dash y and upgrade. So click enter. So it will basically upgrade all the packages. And guys, finally you can install your node.js on your virtual machine. Okay, so click this command sudo apt install node.js. Okay, and click enter. So guys, it will basically asking you, it will occupy additional 27 MB of space. So click this command, or you can say click yes to continue. So type y and it will add node.js to your virtual machine. Okay, and guys, now you can check the version of node. It will just basically give you a hint that node is properly installed on your virtual machine. So type node.js version. So as you can see, it is showing that version 8.10.0 it is installed on a virtual machine. Okay, so let me check the npm version. So guys, as you can see, it is showing that the npm is not installed. Okay, so you have to use this command sudo apt install npm to install the npm package. Okay, click enter. So it will asking you 190 MB of additional disk space. It will be used. So you can click yes. So it will basically install npm on your virtual machine. Okay, it will take few seconds. So I am pausing this video here, and once it's complete, then I will resume. So guys, finally you can see on your screen the no npm is finally installed, and then we have to install git on our system. So you have to type this command sudo apt dash git minus, or you can say dash y install git. Okay, so this is basically used, this command is basically used for installing git on a virtual machine. Okay, so click enter, and finally you can see here the git is installed. Okay, so for the verification purpose we can also check the node version again. Okay, so now let us deploy, or you can say let us get our app from the GitHub and finally deploy it on a virtual machine. Okay, so let me show you how. So guys, there are many ways in which you can deploy, or you can say transfer your files to your virtual machine. Okay, one of them is using GitHub. Okay, firstly you have to upload all your files, or you can say the program, or you can say the application on GitHub, and from the GitHub we can fetch it on our virtual machine. Okay, and finally we can start the virtual machine and then basically start the application. Okay, so let me show you how. First and foremost is you have to go to your GitHub and then deploy your application on the GitHub, or you can say upload the application on GitHub. It is named as PDF. It is basically stored in a folder, or you can say repository, which is known as PDF. Then you have to click on this option, clone or download, and then copy the URL of the GitHub, or you can say the project. Okay, so click here, it will copy, and now you have to go to your command prompt of the virtual machine and then type the following command. Okay, git clone, and then you have to type the URL or the link of your GitHub repository. Okay, and then you have to click enter. So it will clone your repository. So let me show you where it is. Okay, so guys, you can type the command ls and it will list the folder that is present. Okay, so let me cd, or you can say change the directory or folder, and then go to the PDF folder and see all the files are present or not. Okay, and here I can type ls to list all the files. So guys, as you can see, all the files of my application is present. Okay, and now it's time to run my application. So guys, first and foremost, I need to run the command npm install to run, or you can say to install all the packages, npm packages, or the node modules that I have in my application. Okay, one thing you must remember, that you do not need to install or you can say upload the node modules. Okay, you just have to deploy your application without node modules, and you can just install the node modules on your virtual machine in which you are deploying. Okay, so once you go to, first of all you should go to your folder in which your all the packages are present, and then here you have to type the command npm install and click enter. So it will automatically install all the dependencies of the, or you can say the node modules that is required by your application. And guys, finally you can run your application using the command node server .js. Okay, so please don't forget to put space between node and server, and then click enter. Because the name of my application or the running command that I'm always using is the node server.js. Okay, so similarly if you have any other command, you can go for that thing. Okay, for example npm start or anything you have, so you, according to your node module, or you can say the application, you can go for that. Okay, so mine is node server.js. It will start my application. So as you can see, the server is started. This is the I think the OK command you can say finally the finishing command that I have put in my application. Okay, so let me show you where is the application running. Okay, so guys, before that you have to configure your DNS name, that is domain name system. Okay, so first click on this option, configure, and after that you have to type any DNS name that you want. For example, I am typing here PDF. Okay, and then you have to click enter, and after that you have to click on this option, save. So it will take few seconds to save your DNS, and next time if you have to check your application, you just have to type your domain name in the URL section. Okay, so guys, finally as you go to the overview section, you can have your DNS name here. So you can copy your DNS name and then go to any URL and paste your URL in your Chrome or Google Chrome,